Okay, so now that you guys have practiced with matching your similarity statements and your proportions, we are going to now look at how to solve if we don't have all of the sides. So I have another set of trapezoids here, but this time the numbers are different. I can use the same strategies I used in the last one, knowing that I have A, B, C, D, and Q, R, S, T, and those things have to go together. So I know I have AB goes with QR. I have BC, which goes with RS. CD goes with ST. And then finally, TQ goes with DA. So we know this based off of the order of the letters in the similarity statement. AB first, QR first. So that's what I made them green. So remember again that you can match up the letters and their angles. So A comes first and Q comes first. And I don't know the angle for A, but I do know the angle for Q. So if I know that Q is 52 degrees, then I also know that A is 52 degrees. I know that B is 128 degrees. I don't know R, but R is the second letter here, and so I know that this one should also be 128 degrees. C is the third letter, A, B, C. I don't know what C is, but Q, R, S. S is the third letter, and I know if S is 128 degrees, then C is also 128 degrees. And finally, D is 52 degrees. T should be the same as D, 52 degrees. If I want to, I can set up my proportions. We already had those letters written before. So AB, BC, CD, DA, and that goes with QR, RS, ST, TQ. And I'm pulling those from my similarity statement or looking at the color combinations. So my color combinations are all from my shape. So I have AB over QR, BC over RS, CD over ST, and DA over TQ. But this time I want to replace them, and I want to put in the numbers that I have. So I know that AB, got our fractions first. I know that AB is 7, and QR is 21. I know that BC is 9, and RS is 27. I don't know what CD is, but I know that ST is 21. And I know that DA is 13, but I don't know what QT is. So remember that we can use our scale factor or we can use the cross multiplication that we've done before. So I know I have 4 fractions this time, but I just want to focus on one set at a time. So I definitely want a number or a fraction that I have both numbers on, and then I want to solve for the missing one. So right now, I'm just going to look at these two. So I can pull these out from my sentence and have 9 over 27 is equal to, let's put the question mark back in as CD. So CD over 21. And I want to solve. So I can cross multiply 9 times 21, which gives me a 189. And then I have 27 times CD. And I want to get CD by itself because that's the side length. So I'm going to divide both sides by 27 and find out that side CD is 7. I can then come back and look at this up here again. And instead of doing these two middle ones, I can use these two outside ones to help me solve for the other missing sign. So 7 over 21 is equal to 13 over question mark. We can always erase that question mark, put that back in as TQ, that's the one that's missing right here, and cross multiply again. I get 7 times TQ on this side. And then over here I have 21 times 13, which is 273. And again, I want to get TQ by itself, so I'm going to divide by 7. And I get 39. I can come back up to my shape, plug these numbers in, and see if they make sense. So if this is, that's not what I wanted. If this is 39, and the other one we found out was 7, I feel like when I look at this, this makes sense, 7 and 7, because this is 21 and 21. And then 13 was my biggest side here, so 39 makes sense to be my biggest number. So now I know that I've done it correctly. If I want to find my scale factor, remember I can divide down any of these numbers. 7 divided by 21 gives me 0.33 repeating. If I tested out any of the other ones, 9 divided by 27 or 13 divided by 39, I should get the same number of 0.33. So that is my scale factor. And I have now found all of my missing sides. Now it's your turn to try.